guys, Trogdor here, and welcome to another Redstone tutorial. Today I have for you a hidden waterfall door. Basically the door is behind the waterfall, so if I press this button, and keep in mind this button's mainly for show, you just have to hook up whatever hidden input you want to the input line. I'll show you that during the tutorial. But if we press this button, door opens. This double piston extender right here comes out to split the waterfall. And we have a little pathway right here. So we can walk over the water and get into our secret door. Now if we press it again, it basically will shut everything up and it will redirect the waterfall to be a single stream again. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about it. So let's get on with the tutorial. Okay guys, the stuff on my hotbar is the stuff that you'll need to start this out. We'll need a few other things as we progress into the tutorial. So what we're going to do first is install the actual door. So we're going to go ahead and make a frame for our door. That will be the frame. And our water will be right here. So we're going to come to the back part of this, and basically it's just half a Jeb door. So if you've seen my Jeb door tutorial, this might look a little bit familiar. We're going to wire it up a little bit differently, but basically we got 6 pistons right here facing that way. These 2 pistons face that way, and then full blocks right here. So now we gotta power those. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this block out. Put a redstone torch right there. It will power the bottom middle piston. Put a block right there. Not a half slab, a full block. And the middle top one will go out. Put a block here and here. Then redstone dust on both of those. And now they're all pushed forward. Next thing we have to do is power this piston and this piston to get the blocks to be moved forward. We're going to do that, but we're going to first, excuse me, going to first put in our T flip-flop. So I'm going to go ahead and tidy this up, pretty much just replace these blocks with my blocks of choice so it looks nice. And I'll be right back. Okay, I got that done. I just wanted to make it look a little bit prettier. So we're going to go ahead and put our piston extender, our T flip-flop in. So we're going to take out these. This right here is where our 2x3 water pool will go. So we're going to dig here, dig there. Here, let's just dig this out. If you're on a super flat world, just dig right down to the bottom. So three blocks down. And then we're going to place a block there with redstone dust. Go place a block here. And you stop doing that. A block here with a redstone repeater right there. Go take a dropper and place it right there. Take a dropper, place it there, facing towards you. Let's go ahead and clear out some more of this. You're going to take a hopper, place it right there. going into the bottom dropper. Then you're going to place an item into that hopper. Then on top of the hopper, coming out of this dropper, you're going to put a redstone comparator. And that's our T flip-flop. This is the input for the whole thing, so if you want a button to be hidden or something, you just have to hook it up to this line right here. But for the sake of the tutorial, we're just going to put a block right there. Going to switch out a couple things. Need that. Button, we're going to need an observer. And that's all we'll need for now. But if we put a button right there, if I click it, you'll see this comparator come on. If I click it again, the comparator goes off. So we can go ahead and put that there. So there's our T flip-flop. We're going to hook that up to the rest of the door, but let's go ahead and put our other two pistons in here. So dig down 2 from this part. Put a sticky piston there and there. And then cover it up with your blocks. That's just for your little pathway. And now I'm going to do another cut, and I'm going to basically just clear out a lot of this dirt. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got some building room right here. You also want to uncover the pistons over here. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that quick. We'll get those hooked up here in a second. Let's work on our door quick. So again, we have to get this one and this one to fire. There's going to be a wall right here. So if we do that, it's just so I can get down in there. If we do that, we can power this block right here and this one right here by doing this. Go place a block right there with a redstone torch on it. That will power this block and it will fire that piston. Go put a block right there next to that with a redstone torch on it, and then a block on top of that and a redstone dust on that, and that will fire the top piston. Okay, so now we have all of this stuff hooked up. We're going to want to hook it all up to the T flip-flop. So in order to do that, we're going to place a block there, place a repeater in front of that comparator, place a block in front of that repeater, and then right here you're going to place you're going to place 3 blocks like this, centered on this one. Then you're going to put redstone dust like that. Then we're going to hook up this side. To hook up that side, we're going to, let's see, I'm going to put a redstone dust right there, a block right there, and then 2 blocks there, and a repeater going into this block and one going into this block. Those are just on default delay. Next we're going to place a block right there. This is the block that has, let's see, that block is this block right here with the redstone torch. So if we power that, it will pull these pistons back. So we're going to power that by putting a redstone dust right there and a repeater right there. This repeater we're going to have on 4 ticks delay. And that's that part set up. So this part of the door will completely open up. Now we just need to hook up these pistons right here. We're going to do that by placing a block right there. That's right next to the front piston. Then we're going to place a dust right there, a block right there. Go place a repeater going into it, 4 ticks delay, block there, and then 2 more repeaters right here on 4 ticks delay both. And that should be that part. So let's go ahead and give it just a little test. And as you can see, the door opened and our little pathway came up. Click it again, the pathway goes down, the door closes. You can go ahead and put your floor right there. And we can go ahead and put our ceiling right here. I'm going to put a little frame right here just to signify where the door is. So the next part we're going to be doing is that double piston extender that splits the water. So to do that, we're going to go right here. The double piston extender will come out through this opening right here, so let's go ahead and block that in. I'm going to take sticky pistons, place one there and one there, and then place a block right there. Next we're going to take some half slabs, go place them right there and right there, and then 2 more right here. That's to give us our platform. Now to do the double piston extender, we're going to place a block right here. We're going to place a repeater on 4 ticks delay right there. We're going to place a redstone dust right there. Go place a block right there. Place another repeater right there on 4 ticks delay. Then you're going to take redstone dust, place it in these 4 spots right there. Make sure this redstone dust is facing into this block right there. Now to hook this double piston extender up to the circuit down there, we do that simply by taking a redstone torch, placing it there, placing a block on top of that torch. So now if we press it, we'll have a double piston extender and it will pull it back. And the last thing we have to do, if you notice this, there's a block right here that stops the water for a second, and it will stop it a little bit longer right here. And that's just because if you don't do that, the water, well here, let's show you. If you don't do that, this is what happens. A mess. So that top part is pretty important. See, and it has to be out at a certain amount of time, otherwise it doesn't fix itself. I'll fix that off screen though. So that's the next part. So that's just going to be built right on top of our double piston extender. So we're going to take half slabs, basically just line this whole top area right here with half slabs. We're going to take blocks, full blocks, and block in an area where the piston will pop out of. The piston will pop out right there, so put a piston there, block in front of it. Now we just need to do the circuitry for this. So when it goes on, or when the door opens, we want the, put some slabs right there, we want the thing just to flash out and flash back in, or come out and come back in really quick. We don't want it to stay out there for very long. So we're going to have a falling edge and a rising edge, and we're going to do that by placing a repeater right here on 2 ticks and a repeater here on 2 ticks. Put redstone dust right there, Put redstone dust right here and here. Take a comparator, put it there facing that way, going into a block. Take redstone dust, place it here and here, and then take a comparator facing this way, going into this redstone dust. And this is our pulse extender, and this will just be the rising edge. So now we need to have that hooked up to our circuit down here. So what we're going to do with that is place a redstone dust right there. Note how it hooks up to the dust down there. We don't want that, so we're going to place a full block right there. I'm going to hold off on replacing that repeater, but we're going to have to put that back there. Next we're going to place a block coming off the side of that redstone dust. And then we're going to place a sticky piston going right there. Next we're going to take an observer, place it right there, make sure the eye is facing this way. And now we can go ahead and replace that repeater. Make sure it's on 2 ticks. So basically what that is a rising edge and a falling edge monostable. So with the rising edge, the piston will pop this way and it will activate just this little line right here, which will give us a quick in and out, or out and in. And then when you shut the circuit off, the piston retracts and then activates this circuit. And then this is a pulse extender, so it gives you a longer out and in sequence. So now we can go ahead and put our water in. So basically you're going to have a water source. Let's grab our water bucket. Going to have a water source up there, but let's go ahead and place the water into this like that, and then place a water right there. And that should be it. So if I press this, it opens up. Notice how that popped out and went back in really quick, but if I press it again on the falling edge, it will pop out and stay out for a minute and let this water clear out. So if I press it again, out, in, and yeah. So that is it for the tutorial, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. Feel free to share this with any communities you can think of. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. So I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.